Guys, we are back for part 2 of Ask Rainbow 3.
Excuse me.
For those of you that didn't watch part 1, you totally should, because I would love you forever, and, all that stuff.
All your questions were answered, so you better watch it.
This is my special guest,
Scarlett!
And,
Love it.
we answered a whole bunch of questions in the last video, and there were actually so many questions that we decided we needed to make a part 2 because we talk too much. So, thank you guys for everyone who submitted questions and whatnot, and if I don't get through all the questions in part 2, then I'm going to save all those questions for next week, but I think we should be able to get through all these questions. So, let's get right back into it, and we left off with Stephanie says, Dr. Pepper Cherry or cream soda. It depends on my mood, honestly, because I love them both so much, it depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm just like, cream soda, and other times I'm like, Dr. Pepper Cherry.
I don't drink soda.
I'm not supposed to drink dark sodas. It messes with my stomach, but I do it anyway because, I'm a rebel. That's how I roll.
Word.
Stephanie says, caramel or cherry? Caramel.
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 Camels.
Caramel. I'm not a big cherry person. Cherry's not my thing. Alright. Stephanie says, stars or hearts? I like stars.
I got them both.
Dakota says, dragons or fairies?
Ooh, dragons.
I think it depends, what kind of dragon is or what kind of fairy it is, I don't know. I have them both up on that shelf over there. There's, little figurines and stuff, and I've got them everywhere. So it just depends for me, I guess. Stephanie says, crystals or rubies? Crystals. I'm going with.
Crystals. Way
Stephanie
prettier.
says, gold or silver? I personally prefer silver.
Silver, yeah, gold looks...
I think gold
tacky.
looks tacky unless it's, certain things look good with gold, but I think that as a whole, gold looks tacky. Yeah. Personally.
Personally, it looks tacky.
That's,
and
my personal opinion.
Twinsies!
Stephanie says, rots or German Shepherds? I don't like dogs.
German Shepherds.
I don't like dogs. No, I'm a cat
Dobermans.
person. I don't like dogs. No.
I like dogs. I like big dogs.
Stephanie says, Chihuahua or Wiener Dog? Wiener Dog, because it's funny to say, and you can take that little dog when it's, a little puppy and, put it in a hot dog bun and be like, Mwahaha!
Or fucking pump that thing when you get annoyed.
Hey, language,
yeah,
ladies.
language.
Alright.
Ladies. There's that I'm gonna fix your grammar. It's lady.
Ladies. I had to count your eyebrows as separate people. Oh!
At least they're separate and not one.
Are you trying to... I don't have a unibrow.
I'm not saying you have a unibrow. I'm saying because I don't have a unibrow. Because I don't think I have a unibrow. No.
Where was I? Oh, yeah. Stephanie says, chicken or beef? I don't like beef. Chicken. I love chicken. I hate beef. Unless it's in, a taco. Or...
I like chicken.
Like lasagna. I don't like red sauce either unless it's lasagna. I don't eat spaghetti like that. That stuff's nasty.
I love spaghetti.
Ew.
But my spaghetti sauce. I won't eat anybody else's but my own.
Stephanie says, Scorpio or Leo?
Taurus.
I'm a Capricorn. I don't know.
Scorpios are supposed to be really arrogant,
yeah.
My father is, and he is arrogant and stupid. But we're not gonna go there. Anyways, next question.
Stephanie says, Christmas or New Year's?
New Year's.
Christmas. I like Christmas because it's I really like giving presents to people on Christmas, more than I like getting. I know it sounds like I'm just trying to make myself look like a good person, but I really do like giving presents more than I like getting them. It's because I like people's faces when I make them happy.
I like New Year's because it's the beginning of a new year, and...
I don't get that because, in a new year, the things that you did last year are still there. Nobody's forgetting that. It's not a new start to anything.
You get chocolatey wasted on New Year's, so if you forget.
Hey, inappropriate.
Sorry. It means ice cream. Like on Grown Ups.
It's where you eat too much ice cream.
And then you
I
go
want to
brain
get
freeze.
chocolate wasted.
I want to get chocolate wasted.
I want to get wasted every single day of my life. No. Not okay. Don't do drugs. Drinking is bad.
Stay in school.
Wear a condom.
We're gonna have to go to the condom slogan website next.
Oh my god. Alright, Stephanie says, if you were stuck on an island with 5 things to send an SOS out with, including fire starters, like lighters, butane, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Butane, that's, alright, I wasn't sure. Fire starter kits, stuff like, etc. What would your 5 things be? Alright, so you already have all the stuff to send out the SOS, so what would your 5 things be?
Mine to send out help?
Yeah, like you already have the stuff to send out help.
Okay, what would I send out?
No, like what would your 5 things that you could bring on a deserted island with you, excluding things to send for help, because you already have those things.
Oh.
My 5 things would be, some sort of musical device that, like, wouldn't die very fast.
Like a guitar?
Not a guitar. Like, not like an iPod or something, because those die so fast. But, like, a portable CD player or something. And then, obviously, my CDs. And, alright, so that's 2. Probably some food. Food's nice. A bowl. And saran wrap.
I would bring buckskin, a noose, a 2x4, and a machete.
That's 4.
And a AK-47.
And AK-47.
Yep.
Not a AK-47.
I said and a AK-47.
Yeah, so it's
one object with the name and the title.
Yeah, and an AK-47
Yes.
because it starts with a vowel. Right. Now ask me the question everybody's dying to hear. Why would you bring saran wrap in a bowl, Justice?
Yes, why would you bring saran wrap in a bowl?
Alright, so what you do, here, I'm going to show you a life survival kit if you're stuck on a deserted island, and I don't think we're going to get through the rest of these questions, but, you take the bowl, right, and you should have a paper cup too, but I ran out of things to say, so if I could have a 6th thing, it'd be a paper cup. But, or a plastic cup, really any sort of cup. But anyway, you take the bowl, and you put the cup in, you fill it with the salt water, and you put the cup in the middle of it with a little pebble in the bottom of it, so that way it doesn't float. And then you put saran wrap over it, and you put a pebble on the saran wrap, so that way the saran wrap tilts down like this, and it's the center where it tilts down the most. Where it tilts down the most is over the cup. And then what the salt water's going to do is the water itself is going to evaporate and then hit the saran wrap and then run down and run into the cup. And that's going to be like clean, fresh water.
Word.
Yeah, I know. I'm the man.
I would bring a noose to hang my teepee with after I had the hammer. And then I would sit in it with my AK-47 and shoot my food. Then I'd cook everything.
Well, I would have food, and when I say food, this includes a microwave, and because I want Hot Pockets and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Stephanie says, angels or demons? If we're talking in the supernatural sense, both of them are big butt faces.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm gonna have to go angels because, Castiel.
It's amazing.
He's so adorable.
I'm gonna have to go with demons.
Misha Collins, I just want to give him a hug. Just little cheekies.
I'd have to go with demons because I'm a jerk, and I feel like that they're the dominant ones when it comes to being less sensitive about life.
Dude, you...
Yep, less sensitive is great.
Stephanie says, microwave or George Foreman grill? Microwave, because you can't make Hot Pockets on a George Foreman.
Agreed.
Stephanie says the name Dakota or Becky for a girl, obviously.
Dakota.
I'm not the hugest fan of either of those names.
I'm gonna pick Or on that one. I would name my child Or.
I'm not a big fan of either of those names. I guess if I had to pick one of those two, it'd be Dakota, but I'm not a fan of I'm not feeling it.
Nope.
The name Billy or Casper? Stephanie
Casper.
asks. Yeah, Casper.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, and those are all the ones from them. And then via Facebook, Bree has another question. She says, why don't plants have eyes or move? They actually do move in relation to, like, the sun, and they don't need eyes because they have so many sensors and feelers, like...
Yeah, they have, like, little hairs that are, like, in our lungs.
Never mind. Confusing them. They got little microscopic hairs that, like, allow them to feel stuff.
Like we do in our lungs.
So you be careful when you're rubbing up against a plant, because that plant's probably like, how you doing? You come here often? Yeah. Plants are creeping up on you all the time. And those are all the questions. We made it through all the questions. Woo! High five. Woo! Mental self five. Oh yeah. All right.
Do a flick.
All right, and so you can get a hold of Beth here, or
Scarlett.
Scarlett. I mean, you can get a hold of Scarlett at. Do you have a Twitter or anything?
Nope.
Facebook or.
I have Facebook,
but
that's my actual name.
Oh.
I feel schizophrenic at the moment.
Schizophrenic?
Yeah, because schizophrenic people have split personalities, aka different names. I just said, hey, my name's Scarlett, and hey, I have a Facebook, but it's my real name.
Okay, so I already said your real name, but oops. So you cannot get a hold of Scarlett because she's not real. She's not even here, okay?
Nope, I'm a Barbie doll. She's gonna do some voodoo magic and send me back to my dollhouse.
Yeah, this is a movie, okay? Guys, come on, special effects and stuff, get it together.
See, if I were human, would I be able to do this? Yeah, I would actually, but...
Yes.
Hey, it looks like I have no neck.
Alright, but you can get a hold of me and ask me more questions for next week's video, or leave me a topic for any of the videos that I'm going to be doing next week, hopefully more regularly, or just talk to me at twitter.com/rainbowcoffin, instagram.com/justicecoffin, rainbowcoffin.tumblr.com, dashycoffin712.wordpress.com, and dashycoffin712@gmail.com, and that last one was my email. And remember, you guys can email me if you ever just want to talk and you don't want it to be a public thing. And I love you, and you guys should stay awesome. And if you haven't seen part 1 yet, hopefully I'll be able to figure out how to do the thingamajigs where I put like a link somewhere. So if I can figure out how to do that instead of being a noob, then you'll be able to click on her face.